What up, bro? Welcome to another episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am BrandonJaneau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. BrandonJaneauShow. Social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, BrandonJaneauShow, and of course, YouTube channel BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, tonight, Lifetimes Music, man. The debate, and tonight I am doing album versus album edition of the debate, and it is going to lead into my other debate, which is going to be artist versus artist. So let's get into it, man. So tonight, the debate is between the one and only Young Jeezy Snowman, versus the boss Rick Ross. In this album, now I did the debates with these two albums when I did, Jeezy versus Jeezy album. It was Thug Motivation 101, I think, versus the Recession. I think I did Thug Motivation 101 won that one, and then I did the Rick Ross one, where it was Teflon Don versus Mastermind, and Teflon Don won that one. So tonight I will be putting those albums against each other, going one on one. Now, Teflon Don had only 11 songs on the project, whereas for Thug Motivation 101 it had like 18, 19. So I accumulated the songs that got the checks from the Thug Motivation 101 project, and I made a pretty solid fucking list. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is pretty dope. And it's gonna be Thug Motivation 101 versus Teflon Don. I can't wait to see who's gonna win this. This is because I was writing this down yesterday, and I was like, fuck, this is gonna be hard. I was like, shit, it's gonna be a little difficult. But let's get into it. So if you are a Jeezy fan, if you are a Rick Ross fan, I got really this idea because of Jeezy on, the NPR Tiny Desk. By the way, love the goddamn performance. The fucking fans that were there though, fuck them. Yeah, yo, fuck those fans. Yo, them motherfuckers. You can tell the difference between the older generation and the new generation because these motherfuckers got no excitement. Like I'm like, bro, like, yo, Jeezy is killing this shit, and I'm like rapping this shit, and I'm like, and these kids suck. Like I'm like, I was like, so disappointed in this era, so disappointed, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, but I got this from on Facebook watching, looking at the list, and everybody's like, damn, Jeezy and Ross, man, they got which album discography is great. Well, tonight I'm about to do that, and also the debate will also be Jeezy versus Rick Ross, and that's gonna be artist versus artist. So let's get into it, man. So Third Motivation 101 versus Teflon Don, Jeezy versus Rick Ross, album edition. Let's get it. Started off with Third Motivation 101 versus I'm Not a Star for Teflon Don. And I'm gonna go with I'm Not a Star of Teflon Don. That's the first one out the gate. So let's get into it, man. Number two, Freemason off of Teflon Don versus Standing Ovation off of Thug Motivation 101. Man, oh man, oh man. This is hard. This is actually harder than you would think. I follow Freemason. Jay Z, I think I talked about it with Jay Z when I talked about the Teflon Don one. But Jay Z being on this song, John Legend with that hook, it was fire, man. Freemason is a dope ass song, super fucking fire song. But I'm gonna go Standing Ovation, man. Standing Ovation, that shit, bro. Sorry. Didn't see him performing on the NPR Tiny Day. Oh man, that shit was fire. Track three off of Thug Motivation 101, and then what? Yeah, versus Tears of Joy off of Teflon Don. Uh, See, this is the thing I hate about doing shit like this, cause this motherfucker's hard. Cause I fuck with a damn what. Like, Manny Fresh beat. Oh, that shit was classic, bro. This is the first single off of Thug Motivation 101. And one of my favorite Jeezy songs. It is literally one of my favorite Jeezy songs. One of the best debut singles I've ever heard, man. That, like I said, that Manny Fresh beat everything, man, about that. But Tears of Joy is literally my favorite Rick Ross song he's ever done. Tears of Joy is literally my favorite Rick Ross song. Him and CeeLo Green do not miss. They do not fucking miss when they get together and collab, like, ever. So, yeah, Tears of Joy, man. Track 4, Maybach Music 3 versus Go Crazy, track 4 off of Thug Motivation 101. Maybach Music 3 is the shit. Erica Badu, T.I., Jada Kiss, legendary. But just like I just said about Tears of Joy, Go Crazy is my favorite Jeezy song. Also featuring Jay-Z, so that's another dub. So, Um, so let's get into it. Last of a Dying Breed is track 5 off of Thug Motivation 101 versus Live Fast Die Young off of Teflon Don. Live Fast Die Young. Kanye produced his ass off on that beat. I ain't even gonna lie. Track 6, Super High off of Teflon Don versus track 6, My Hood off of Thug Motivation 101. Super High is dope. It's actually a really good fucking song. Him and Neo actually killed that song. That's a really dope song. It just ain't My Hood. The My Hood is still one of the best Jeezy songs ever, bro. Like, it's still one of them songs, man. White boy pull out, point them with their gun. For tourists leave, everybody came back, man. Hope them boys didn't find my set. Real recognize real, I suppose. I guess that's why all the gangsters be at all my shows. Yeah. Bottom of the map is track 7 of Thug Motivation versus number 1 off of Teflon Don. Bottom of the map. Young Jizzle from the bottom of the map. Oh shit. We get real interesting now, motherfucker. Get your mind right. Off of Thug Motivation 101 versus MC Hammer of Teflon Don. I fuck with MC Hammer, man. That Gucci in him, man. Them niggas killed that shit, bro. But no song is beating Get Your Mind Right. I don't give a fuck what song in what order was beaten on this list. Get Your Mind Right from Trap or Die to the album. That is still one song I would love to see Jeezy perform one time live. Like, that shit would be so dope. Jeezy a rider, Jeezy a motherfucking fool. Don't approach him like that. You and Jeezy ain't cool. Jeezy a gangster. He roll with the real G's, and if he smoking, you best believe it's real trees from LA, nigga, straight Kush. That presidential shit, we call that George Bush. Yeah, and there's like a game we call that Fear Factor. Got a trunk full of bricks like a contractor. Yeah, yeah, nigga, fucking right. Track 9, Trap Star versus BMF of a Teflon Don. Ooh, shit. Oh, man. I'm a TRST. I'm a TRAPSTR. Yeah. And like I said when I did this versus, man, for Rick Ross. These motherfuckers mad that I'm icy. Oh, that shit, nigga. That beat still fucking hard. Probably one of the best beats ever, my nigga. You gonna lie, right? Track 10, Aston Martin Music versus Track 10, Soul Survivor featuring. Oh man, it was at this moment yesterday when I was writing this list. I realized that I fucked up putting these two albums against each other. It was at this time when I was writing this list. I realized I fucked up somewhere, and I was like, "Soul Survivor's gonna battle what?" Like, oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I love both of these songs. Both of these songs. I remember when Soul Survivor came out, and it was everywhere in the video. And I remember, just playing it on a CD player and getting that energy. Like, damn, nigga, that shit hard, nigga. And Soul Survivor is the hardest song I think Jeezy's ever put out. It really is. It's one of them. But I'm going to ask more music. I can hear the judgment already. I can hear the comments. I can hear what the fuck you mean? I can see it already. I see it in the distance. It's gonna go crazy. I know it is. But I'm going with Aston Martin music. I share a little bit more of importance with Aston Martin music. I do. And I would hate to act like I don't. But I fuck with Aston Martin music, man. This shit is hard, bro. Like it's a hard fucking song. It's probably one of the dopest songs that Rick Ross has ever put out. It's damn sure probably one of the greatest songs he's ever put out. Young Drake, before Drake really captivated and went off and became one of the biggest stars. This is before Drake really took off. So this whole song is legendary. Not saying Soul Survivor isn't one of the best. And if it was up against any other song, I probably would have gave it to Soul Survivor. I'm not even gonna lie. But Aston Martin Music wins this one. Now, track 11, All the Money in the World featuring Raphael Sadiq, one of my favorite singers, versus I went from old school Chevys to dry top Porsches. Couldn't walk a mile off in my Air Forces. And you ain't seen what I seen. I could get 100,000 in these Sean John G. I went from old school Chevy, Air Force. Oh fuck! Not doing that, man. I was like, this gonna be a hard battle because I really love All the Money in the World. Raphael Sadiq voice. He's another one with Rick Ross. When they get together, they don't miss. But fuck, nigga, Air Force is that shit, nigga. You ain't seen what I seen. I get 100,000 in these Sean John jeans. I went from old school Chevys to drop top Porsches. Y'all said we country niggas, huh? The money going back and forth like a seesaw. You ain't never seen what we saw. Yeah, nigga. Ludacris, how they ride all 20 with them bricks? Yeah, nigga. Alright, let me tally this up. One, two, three, four, five. Five for Teflon Dime. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six for Thug Motivation 101. Thug Motivation 101 wins with the singles. Yeah. All in all, man. Thug Motivation won, by the way. Just to let y'all know. This wasn't a tie, so Thug Motivation 101 wins. I love both of these projects, man. Both of these albums are iconic. Both of these albums are legendary. Both of these albums are fire. If you have never heard neither one of these albums, they are probably their best two albums in their catalog. Um, Jeezy, I feel like set the blueprint for what Rick Ross became as of The ability to transfer the mixtape game to the rap game and to albums and everything. Jeezy's one of the greatest to ever do it. So is Rick Ross. I do not want to sit with one and not the other and say one without the other is not great. Both of these dudes are incredible artists. I love both of them. They're both in my top 10, top 15 of rappers of all time. That's just me personally. Uh, but Thug Motivation 101. I hate how people try to play on Jeezy's legacy like Jeezy wasn't that nigga. Jeezy was that nigga, man. And Thug Motivation 101 was one of the best debut rap albums of all time. I love Teflon Don though. For that short, concise body of work, he found a way to make the industry fuck with it. Teflon Don only had what 11 songs on there, and every one of those songs were fucking hits. It was hard, like to do this because every one of these songs on this project was a hit. And I'm be honest, if Thug Motivation would have came out with just those 11 songs, I probably would be like a little hard to be like, damn. But Teflon Don worked because it would so easily fit. It fit everything. So I love both of these albums. They're both one of my favorite albums by both of these men. But Jeezy got it tonight. Until next time, the next album debate. The next album versus album. I don't know who I'm gonna do. That's a little hard. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little hard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe, maybe. I just did these two. Usher and Justin Timberlake. So that might be the next two I might put against each other. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. That might be the next two I put against each other. But until next time, man, I'm Brandon Janeau. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace. Go listen to Jeezy and Rick Ross, by the way. Peace.